Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 7. So, yeah. Normally, normally I've been doing Daily Race C only the past several streams that I've done, but I've decided that this time I'm gonna switch it up, and we're just gonna run Daily Race B only for this stream, and we're just gonna run this for probably a couple hours because, as I've seen in the past, like back when I used to do all three of them, race A, B, and C, like usually for A and B, like I would be able to fit in at least 3 races in 1 hour. So that means within these 2 hours, with these shorter races, I should be able to get in at least 6 races at most. So, for this daily race B, we are at Grand Valley Highway 1 Reverse, which I haven't done very many times. If it was the normal direction, I would have been more familiar with it, but I'm not as familiar with the reverse version because I've only ran it like a couple times, I think. So definitely gonna need to watch a replay to see the proper way to do it, and then we can try to replicate it ourselves as best as we can. So we'll go ahead and start off with that. Let's see, top time in the world that has a video is A. Lee, and the go-to car for this race is the Mazda Atenza Group 4. Nice, let's go ahead and take a look, see how they do it. Nope, I want buffer cam. There we go. And turn all this on. And alright. Okay, I think I can tell by their steering input. I think they're definitely doing this on controller. Okay, just to like actually properly familiarize myself, let's go ahead and let's watch it back. Let's watch it one more time. Yeah, he does shift up at the end of the bridge there, but it doesn't really seem like you have to be honest. Okay. Let's see. Top time in the world is a 56.5. So we need to get a 58.5 to get within that 2 second mark. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I need to take a phone call real quick. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, yes, I did miss the entry period, but I wasn't planning on going into it straight away anyway because I wanted to actually get a lap time set beforehand. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So we got 2 minutes before it opens, plus another 15 minutes. So let's go ahead. So we got about a little under 20 minutes before the next race. So let's see what kind of lap time we can put down with the knowledge that we've gained from watching that video that watching the replay we just watched. So it's still, even though I just watched the replay, it's still gonna take me a few laps to get used to get a feel for it, but we'll figure it out. Put that there, put that there. Okay. Let's see what kind of lap we can do here. So we just rev this thing out after seeing how he did it in the video. I'm just leaving in fifth here. Oh, I waited way too late to turn in. Team, Jesus! I turned in too early and it compromised my line. All right, let's try that again. Okay, we still hit the wall, but that was a little bit better. Okay, no, never mind. That was worse. Son of a bitch. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna start lifting a little bit through there. I know in the replay he doesn't lift, but just for the sake of getting through there more consistently, I'm just gonna lift a little bit going into there. Unless I can figure out how to get the line right every time. Like I watched how he did it, but I didn't exactly pay attention to where he actually turned in at, which I probably should have been paying attention to that. Now that I see how... Alright, and right left. There. Oh, good. What in the world? Jesus! Damn, it's just a simple right, left, right, but it's not as easy as it looks. Jesus. Alright, come on. Oh my god, well, why am I getting the line wrong? What is going on here? Jesus. What the hell am I doing? Okay, bro, I don't know how they are getting through there without lifting at all. I mean, obviously it's possible, but it is not easy. Jesus. Man, I'm just really making myself look like an idiot here. But, oh well, I mean, I never claimed to be a world-class driver because, obviously, we all know I'm not, so, not even close. Okay, now I see why you guys should lift fifth. It actually does top out before the end of the bridge. Okay. So I actually do need to use fifth before the end of the bridge. Got a penalty, I don't care, we'll just ride it out and see what kind of lap time I get for my first lap here. So I can get an idea of where I'm at. Okay, he braked at the 100 port there, and that's where I braked, but I guess I need to brake a little bit sooner. It's alright, we're taking the time to figure things out, and this is why I did not jump into the race right away. If I did, I would have been screwed. So obviously this lap is going to be absolutely horrendous, but at least we have a placeholder now. Well, actually, this lap isn't even going to count at all because of the penalty. So, you know, we'll just go ahead and restart now. I already knew that was going to be a very crappy lap anyway, so I didn't really need to see what it would have been. Because that was horrible. Man, I really need to sort myself out on these first few corners here. Because this is where I'm going to end up losing the most time if I don't get this figured out. Let's see, it's about 6:20 right now, so I think the race should be starting in about the next 10 minutes here. Oh, okay. I feel like doing this flat out is not as hard as it seems, but I just keep turning in too early. I need to wait. I need to turn in a little bit later. If I have to, I'll go back and watch the replay again and see where he starts turning in at. Because right there, like I could have had it, but I turned in too soon, and I didn't get the line right. Turn in now. Okay, you know what? All right, hold on. Let's load up that replay again. Let's watch where he turns in at, because this is getting ridiculous. I should have paid attention to that when I watched it the 2 times I did before, but now we're really gonna be paying attention to that. So let's see, same guy, A. Lee. This is the guy I was just watching before. And actually, you know what? Maybe he is lifting. Who knows? All right, pause. Okay, let's pay attention to where he turns in. To where he turns in at. Or if he lifts. Okay, no, he's not taking it full throttle. Okay, so so even he's lifting slightly. Okay. Yeah, even right there as well. Okay, so he is slightly lifting. Okay. I was about to say, there's no way you could take that flat out. Okay, so you actually do need to lift a little bit. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Let's see, I wasn't paying attention to that the first time, but I should have. Let's see, you know what, we'll just go ahead to the entry period and we'll try to settle a lap time in there. Since we're already out of the qualifying time trial. Okay, so we got about less than 8.5 minutes to try to set a somewhat good time. Alright, come on. Let's try to get some sort of proper lap set on this opening lap here. Now just remember to use 5th at the end of the bridge. Yeah, I'm braking where they're braking. Am I just not braking hard enough or something? Something tells me that I'm just not braking hard enough. I mean, I'm trying not to brake too hard. I mean, my pedal already feels like it's on its last life already every time I hit it really hard. So I'm trying not to hit my pedal super hard, but I mean, I guess I feel like I have to in some of these situations. Okay. Well, this lap is not going to be very good, I'm sure, but at least we have some sort of placeholder lap now. Probably going to be 59 or even a 2 minute. Yep. Okay, 2 minute. Okay, so if we want to get within 2 seconds, we need to find a whole 2 seconds. Ah, damn it, I hesitated on the gas again. And I got a penalty. Okay, well, we gained quite a bit of time, but obviously this lap isn't going to count. All right, come on. At most, I at least want to hit a 59. So let's try to at least hit a 59 for this first race. We got probably only one more full lap to do it. But honestly, at the rate I'm going, I feel like I'm not gonna get within that 2 second range. But we'll see. Still got a while to try. Oh, come on, game. I swear, I hate that damn chicane. Yeah, if I don't get at least a 59 before the first race, then we're going to be probably starting last amongst the people that have set a lap time. Too much. Careful. Okay, that should be good. All right. Okay. Well, at this point, it's either I set a decent lap here or I screw it up because I won't be able to restart. I should have got on the gas sooner. Alright, hopefully this is at least a 59. Okay, it will be a 59. Okay, so we improved by over a second. Alright. That's better than a 2 minute. So, that's better than a 2 minute 5 at least, so I'll take it for now. And we got plenty of time to try to shave more time off. Yeah, there's just some of these corners where I need to get on the power sooner, because if you don't, like, it's just gonna slug out of the corner. You're not gonna get a very good exit. Alright, let's see where we're starting with this. 59 second lap, or 1 minute 59 I should say. Damn, headset's all, cord's all twisted up. Hold on, shit. Okay, and yep, from the looks of it, looks like we're still starting very far down. Yep, we are. There are 14 people in here, and we are starting dead last amongst those people. Yeah. So yeah, that improvement didn't mean shit. Damn, looks like there's not very many people using the Intenza actually. Looks like there's more people using the Genesis more than the Intenza, which makes me wonder if the Genesis is slightly better. But that makes no sense, because there's so many Intenzas. There was only one Genesis up towards the top, so I don't know. It's alright, we got plenty of time to try them both, so I'll do these first couple races in the Intenza, and then we'll switch it up. So yep, we're starting last, but that means from here we can only go up. So let's see if we can gain at least a few positions before the end. So we'll see what we can do in this first race here. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we can do from dead last. Gotta be careful in the slipstream as well. Gotta take that into account going through these turns. Oh, what? Where did I get penalized? off-road move here would be a stupid idea, so I'm just going to stay behind right now. Oh boy, domino effect. And now I got bumper damage. Nice. And the game's gonna blame me, because of course. Of course, in typical GT7 fashion, I had nothing to do with that, and the game blames me. Unreal. GT7, please fix your goddamn penalty system, because this is ridiculous. Like, where was I supposed to go? Like, there was no way I could have reacted to that in time. There's no way I should be the one getting penalized for that. Sure, this game keeps penalizing the wrong people, and it's annoying. If this was a longer race, I wouldn't be so upset about that, but this is only a 4-lap race, and we only got 2 more laps after this, so, I mean, one big penalty incident like that, and your race is done with no time to catch up, because there's no pit windows, or pit cycles, or anything, and there's no tire strategy, so, if something like that happens, your race is pretty much done. Oh boy. Careful, careful. Okay, no, maybe I will just try the Genesis for this next race. Because this Atenza just does not seem to be the car to use, considering there's not many people using it in here. Oh, there's somebody that got wrecked. Oh, the Lambo's got a penalty. Now, if only I didn't get that stupid 2-second penalty, I could have took advantage of that, probably, depending on the severity of it. Oh great, the freaking boards were taken out. I wonder who did that. Oh wait, no, that was probably me, because I think I went a little wide there, so it was probably me that took out the boards, so whoops. Yeah, that Lambo probably only had a half-second penalty because he didn't lose much time at all. I know it. I knew it was going to give me the stupid penalty because, you know. Oh well, I wasn't getting any positions anyway. And as long as I stay more than 2 seconds, as long as I stay more than a second ahead of the guy behind, then I'll get to keep the position. Well, I guess despite all that, I'll gain at least one position. Yeah, I should definitely be able to keep this position here. Will I keep this one? No, probably not. He's probably going to be too close. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not keeping 11th, but we'll at least get. We should at least get 12th. Okay, yeah. But well, despite all that BS I haven't, we did gain a couple positions at least. Yeah, the one guy did leave, so technically only one. But considering we started with 14, we technically did gain 2 positions, and even the game said I did. So, all right. But you know what? Screw this Atenza. This Atenza feels too damn slow, and I'm tired of it. And look at that. We're probably already going to get thrown in a lower rated lobby because I've been once again fucked over by the game, giving me a penalty for an incident that was not even close to being my fault. But anyway, let's see. Where is my Genesis? Where is my Genesis? The heck? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Okay. No. Damn it. Okay, let's see how this car feels compared to the Atenza. Because in that race, I'm pretty sure that was a higher split lobby, and I didn't see there was only probably one other person using the Atenza besides me. So despite it being on the leaderboard, that Atenza must not be very good. This thing definitely feels like it turns a little bit better than the Atenza does. And this one obviously isn't as sluggish on the gears either. Jeez, look at that. That wasn't even that good of a lap, and I already beat my PB. Jeez. So that makes no sense. Why is the Atenza on the leaderboard as the best car to use if it's not? So that's what I don't understand. It's not the first time this has happened. Because clearly the Genesis is much better to drive, but yet the Atenza is the one on the leaderboard. Why is that? I will never understand this game. And it's weird thing with the cars. I mean, obviously pro drivers are making it work, but That was a very crappy lap, and I still beat my PB there. Yeah, I need to remember to not rev this car all the way out. It turns so much nicer up here. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely sticking with Genesis for the rest of these races. Just gotta figure this thing out. Alright, we got one more shot in this session. Here we go. This is definitely going to be a 58. Alright, 58.6. Okay. Well, I guess all it took was changing the car to get me to that 2-second mark. Yeah, Genesis is clearly way better than the Atenza. Which, again, makes me question why it's on the leaderboard as the best car, but oh well. Whatever. Clearly I'm quicker with the Genesis, so that's what I'm going to keep using. And yet we are starting higher up, but we are also in a lower rated lobby because of me being screwed over by the game once again. Although I do see some people in here that I did see in the previous lobby, so I don't know. Maybe I was in a somewhat low split lobby already, but oh well. Look what happened last week. I was in lower rated lobbies and I had 2 very good races back to back, in which one of them I still am working on the video of that one race that I had last week that I somehow won. I'm still working on that video because, like I said, I'm trying to put a little bit more effort into it in terms of editing. So, like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna get it out, but I'll try to have it out soon. But anyway, let's turn our attention to this race now. Actually, you know what? I think with the Genesis, you're supposed to have 5 for the brake balance. So you know what? We're gonna try running that because every other time I've used this thing, you would always have to run a 5 to the rear. So I'm gonna try that for the race, and then I'll also apply that to my next qualifying session. All right, so in theory, this race should go a little bit better. But only one way to find out. Let's go. Still on the inside, careful. Oh, something else on my inside. Thankfully I didn't turn out too much there. I actually didn't even mean to go for that lunge, but we made it work. That was just a case of me probably braking a little bit too late. Or with him braking early because there was a car in front of him. But point is, we made it work and no contact. So we're good. Just keep her going. Oh, shit. Oh, right. Don't push me with the track. Okay, I got forced off the track. Game, that wasn't my fault. I got forced off the track. Alright, well, that was a little bit unfortunate, but it's alright. Could have been worse. We live to fight another day. Damn it, I keep doing that. Alright, we only lost one place, but technically we've lost more than that, but... Okay, yeah, sure, just move me out of the way. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, just move me out of the way like I don't exist. Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh my god, this last lap has been atrocious. Jesus. Yeah, well, looks like we're gonna end up finishing lower than we started this time, but at least we didn't finish on a penalty like last time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did. Like when he did nudge me out of the way before that one hairpin. Maybe I did way too late to get on the power and power out of the turn. But I mean, still, I mean, can't just move someone out of the way like that. Oh, what the fuck? I lost more safety rating? How? How did I lose more safety rating? Oh my gosh, this race is killing me. Literally. I'm starting to feel like perhaps maybe doing this race wasn't such a good idea. Cause I feel like it's hurting me more than it's helping me because of the way the track is. I don't know, or maybe I'm just getting a bit unlucky. Who knows? All right. Well, I don't know if we're going to improve our lap any further, but we could try at least. Oh my god, I hate this damn downshifting thing. I want to be able to downshift at my own rate so I can brake later and engine brake the car. But it won't let me because of the whole downshifting lockup thing. Okay, let me see. I touched the dirt there. Is that going to give me a penalty? Okay, so you cannot... Damn it, I hit the wrong button. So, okay, so you cannot touch the dirt whatsoever coming out of that corner. That's why I keep getting penalized there. And perhaps maybe I'm using second through that corner when I don't have to. Because it feels slow. Because I'm turning in too much and then I just feel like I'm going too slow through the turn. So maybe I don't have to use second coming out of there. So this time I'm going to keep it in third. Okay. I mean, honestly, I should have known this was going to happen in terms of the carnage because every time we come to, it seems like every time we come to Grand Valley, whether it's this version or the normal direction, like it's just always chaos. Like I don't know what it is about this track. Like this track just always seems to bring chaos for whatever reason. But yeah, here I am choosing to do it for this stream. But oh well, I want to do something other than Daily Race C for once. Plus, you know, Suzuka is Daily Race C, and honestly, I'm kind of getting bored of Suzuka. It's not really one of my favorite tracks, I'll be honest. I know there's a lot of people that favorite that track, but honestly, I have to say, Suzuka is not one of my top favorite tracks. I don't really like Suzuka very much. I mean, I don't mind it. Not one of my favorites. Okay, we're not gonna shit down the second this time. This time we're gonna keep it in third. I can see, but I feel like I can't get it turned in enough. That felt slow. Yeah, I already know this lap ain't gonna be no good for nothing. You know, still better than when I was running before, though. Yeah, you can see that was much quicker. Oh, what the hell? We got one more shot here. This is gonna be a new PB here. There we go, 58.3, and that's gonna now put us within 2 seconds. And there was definitely more time to gain in other places, so we could potentially go even quicker if I can put all the sectors together. So yeah, I'm gonna check that when I get on the bridge. Oh shit, better check it quick. Okay, I just thought my optimum best would have been a 58.2 something if I put all my best sectors together. And of course, thanks game. Now my safety rating is down to A again. Fucking game. Always gotta fuck me over. Well, whatever. We've been in this place before, and In fact, we've been even lower than this before, and we've gotten it back up, so we can get it back up. It's not a big deal. I mean, all in all, we're still in a lot with some pretty quick drivers, despite this. Despite my safety rating being down. So, I mean, it's not the worst. And you know, judging by the time, I thought we'd be able to get 6 races in, but because I took extra time to run laps and stuff, we probably will still only get 5 races in. Like, if I actually went into the racing, like, right at the start, like, if I didn't take that phone call, like, we would have got 6 races in, but honestly, good thing I didn't, because I would have discovered even more the hard way that the Atenza was not the best car to use. Alright. Let's see how many positions we can gain in this one. So I need to try to get at least somewhere in the top 10. Not waste any time. Don't touch the dirt. Just do not put any tires, any rubber on that dirt. What was that? Oh my fucking god. Seriously, bro? Jesus Christ. Learn what a brake pedal is. Holy moly. I was just about to say, we're not even through the first lap, and we've already gained 2 places, but nope, that guy just came flying in like he's got no brakes. Good fucking grief. Like I said, this track is always a recipe for chaos. My goodness. Holy. Perhaps doing this Daily Race B was a mistake, I must say. Because so far it's just been nothing but chaos. But who knows, maybe we'll get one good race out of it at least, hopefully. Thanks for that. Okay, well, now that we're back here, now we need to try to at least get back to where we started, and we've only got a little over 2 left to do it. So we started, what, 11th, I believe? It's within sight. Just gotta try to get it. Oh, the guy's getting a little messy. Oh, please goes out. Please goes him out. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. The man's fucking all over the place, all over the track. Ghost the man out, for crying out loud. You wait till he gets down to a certain speed to ghost him out. Like, Jesus Christ, thankfully I was ready for it. Still, should have ghosted him way sooner than that. Let's see if I can make a move, possibly make a move on Raymond here. Not quite. I looked for it, but wasn't quite there. Or maybe on the exit. There we go. Not quite around him yet, but I got the inside for the next corner. And somehow he's still there. Oh, never mind, he backed off. Okay. Alright, so we gotta gain one more position, and 11th place currently has a penalty, so as long as we can stick close to him, we should be able to get by him at some point. Whether it's before or after he serves his penalty. We shall go ahead and claim that place. There we go. Now we'll see if anybody else has any misfortune. We can gain one more, possibly. There's a misfortune. Oh, there's a guy that lunged me on the first lap. Let's see about lunging him back here. Oh my god, we're gonna get hit in the back. Because of course. Oh no. No. You don't get to hit me in the back and get away with it, sir. No, what? Game? Really? Where? He fucking pushed me off, for crying out loud. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, game. The other guy fucking pushed me off the track, for crying out loud. I swear, I hate this game. I hate this game. Oh my god, that is some major bullshit. Like, the man literally drove me off the circuit, and you're gonna penalize me? Should be penalizing him for forcing me off. My god, I should have. I don't know where I was at the moment. I would have been ninth if I got past both of those guys. Like I was going for a double overtake, and then the guy behind just rams me in the fucking ass, going into the hairpin. Unreal. Okay, well I lost more driver rating. That's fine, but at least I gained safety rating that time. I can lose driver rating all I want. I don't care about the driver rating. It's just a damn safety rating I want to keep in check. So we gained that at least. Probably not very much, but at least we didn't lose anymore. Okay, so after the previous session, we know that there's still time to be gained, so we could potentially go faster. We have the potential for at least a 58 too, according to my optimum from the previous session. So if we can put together the perfect lap, then we could probably shave off at least another 10th. I didn't get on the brakes as early as I should have there. Okay, yep, that was my fault. I was steering under braking when I shouldn't have been. It's alright, we still made the corner though. Oh, touch the dirt. Penalty. Okay, never mind. Okay, I guess you can touch the dirt very slightly there. God, I clearly touched dirt on that turn, and I got away with getting penalized. So I guess you can touch it slightly, just not a lot. I mean, this lap ain't gonna be no good for nothing anyway. Damn it, we were up by 2/10 and I messed it up. I lost it all just in that hairpin because I took too much speed. Could have possibly had a new PB there. I mean, look at that. My optimum best is now 58.0. Putting all my best sectors together from this session. Alright, well, hopefully we can get through this next race without any BS, but, I mean, seeing how the first 3 races went, you know, I won't be surprised if there's at least some sort of carnage in this one, and the last one as well. But at this point, only time will tell. So yeah, we did gain safety rating in that race, but not enough to put me back to S, evidently. It was probably a very small gain, like I said. Alright. Well, we got one A+ driver in here at least, so this isn't a very low rated lobby. Alright, let's just try to get through this as cleanly as we possibly can, while also trying to gain places. Ugh. Careful, don't put that too much. go. Make our way around him. If I did shove him right there, I don't feel bad. He kind of punted me off in that very same spot in the previous race, so I don't feel bad whatsoever. Let's see if I can get around this guy in the next corner here. He's got a penalty on his head. Oh my god, bro. Christ almighty. I don't know how that wasn't any worse. Okay. Yeah, sure. Just launch it in there. Yeah, Very nice driving there, sir. Yeah, I don't know if that guy did back out, but if he did, he backed out way too fucking late. I don't know what the hell this guy's problem is. He's got a bone to pick with me now, apparently. You know, that incident I had with that guy going to the tunnel, I may lose safety rating for that, but hey, at least we didn't get totally crashed out. Like I could have hit the brakes there, but I didn't want to hit the brakes and end up unsettling the car even more than it already was. But thankfully, we got out of there when it could have been way, way worse. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Oh, really? Why? Dude, seriously? Why? That is the absolute worst place to go for a freaking move, yet you do it and you fucking unsettle me. Bro, that's fucking bullshit. Come on, man. Learn how to fucking be smart. So is this guy gonna have a brain at least? Okay, see, at least this guy has a fucking brain. It's not gonna try to pass me in the tunnel like an idiot. Oh, I went there way too hot. Whoops. The hole was open and I took it. Yeah, I really don't like the way this guy in the green car is driving. He's driving like an absolute idiot. Absolute uncommendable driving from this guy. I might get a penalty for that. Oh, the Brazilian's going to send it on me, but thankfully he didn't completely take me out. Okay, I hope this guy takes him out here. No, oh, no, I'm going to take him out. Whoops. Yeah, my bad. I completely misjudged that. Well, at least we didn't lose a place out of that. Oh my god, I swear, I'm really tired of that guy in the green car. He's a freaking idiot. He drives like a moron. I may lose safety rating in this one, but whatever. That race was enough of a shit show anyway. Did we do it? Yeah, we did. Because of course. Oh my god, I should not have ran this race, but we've already done this many. What's my safety rating at now? Oh jeez, back down to a B. Oh my gosh, doing this race was a complete mistake. Of course, the one time I want to do daily race B, and the race I do is an absolute rating killer. Unreal. Whatever. We've recovered our safety rating once, we can do it again. Well, we got one more try to get a faster lap here if we can. Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Whenever I have situations like that where I'm in a race with a lot of people that drive like idiots and push me around a lot, trust me, I try not to get irritated when that happens because it happens. But there's just some people that just do it over and over and over again to the point where it just drives me up the freaking wall. Yeah, I try not to get pissed off on here, but I don't know. Sometimes I just can't control myself. And plus, I do have a bit of a a zero tolerance for stupidity. So whenever some stupid stuff like that happens, you know, it tends to get on my nerves quite a bit. I mean, yeah, I've done some stupid stuff myself, but at least I don't drive as bad as some of these other people have. Yeah, that was actually faster than I thought it was going to be. Jeez, almost missed the gear again. That was a little wide. Lost a couple tenths on the entry, but we gained on the exit. Yeah, Fully I was able to keep that. Well, if I can replicate that lap on this one, I'll know where I'll be able to gain time. That was a PB, but we could potentially get a zero. Nowhere near as good of an exit as last time. Yeah, we got a much better exit coming out of the tunnel on the last lap. Yeah, we're not going to get it. But hey, you know, a 58.1, I'll take it. Almost nearly a 57. And you know, I thought about doing some more races even after this one, but seeing how this is going, this is definitely going to be the last race. And let's hope that we can get through this race and not lose even more safety rating than I already have. And it's like I said before, like every time we come to Grand Valley, it's just always carnage. Like I don't know what it is about this track that just makes it so chaotic. I mean, yeah, sometimes, yeah, you do have some good races on here sometimes, but sometimes you just end up in a lobby with people that just drive like idiots and just cause havoc. But it's like I said before, we've been in this scenario before where we've lost a lot of safety rating and we've gotten it back up once, so we can definitely do it again. So you know what? I should be mad about this, but in the end, I'm not, because I know I can get it back up again. Let's just try to have a somewhat clean run in this last race and not make it go down any more than it already has. Actually, wait, like the last time I lost safety rating, like I can't remember if it went to a B as the lowest or if it went down to a C. I can't remember. It was definitely down to a B the last time I lost a lot of safety rating like this. I don't remember if it went down to a C or not, but it definitely went down to a B like this, like it is now. And actually, I can't remember which one it actually happened on. It definitely wasn't Grand Valley. It was a different one, I think. Or you know what it was? No. Yeah, it was the debut of Yes Marina. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what killed my safety rating before and dropped me down to a B. Yeah, it was the debut races on Yes Marina. Yeah, that's what it was. And then it took us a couple weeks or so to get it back up. But yeah, that's the last time my rating got killed. Alright, well, we're starting a little bit higher up this time, so hopefully that helps to have a bit of a cleaner run. And good, we're actually starting ahead of the guy now because I improved my lap time. So hopefully I don't have to worry about him. Unless he tries to freaking send it on me. I swear, if I do end up dealing with that guy despite me starting ahead of him, then that's... Let's just hope he doesn't kill my race like he did last time. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. Like, trying to go for an overtake in the freaking tunnel. Like, the only way you can make that stick is if you put somebody in the wall like he did to me. Like, there's no way you can hold side by side through there and... Like, I don't know what that guy was thinking. And the fact that he still has an S safety rating after all that, like... I question that, bro. But, oh well. Alright, let's try to get through this. Let's go. In one piece. Yeah, that's alright. There we go. Nicely done. Oh my god, I always do that. I swear to God. I always misjudge coming up to that corner in the slipstream. Ah, damn it. Every time I always misjudge that. Oh god, what happened there? Holy shit. Either he got hit or he completely missed his breaking point by a mile there. Holy. That was whatever that was a heavy impact. Should I go for here? You know what? I'm not going to go for here. I'm going to hang back. Hang back and try to keep in the slipstream with the two in front. Could have probably easily went for there before he went over, but yeah, I'll stick behind for right now. Don't want to do anything stupid. Okay, he did kind of break right in front of me there, but we're fine. Didn't really lose much time from that, so it's okay. Oh shit, watch out. Oh no. Oof. Oh. Fucking Jesus. Oh my gosh, what was that? Somebody definitely getting hit hard with the penalty after that. My god, what happened? What the heck happened there? I mean, I know what happened in front of me just before that, but what happened coming into the braking zone? Holy moly. somehow I still managed to come out of there in 4th. But Jesus Christ. What the heck happened there? But well, the dude that I didn't want in front of me is in front of me now, but he didn't do anything to me to get in front of me, so I mean, I'm not that upset about him being in front of me this time. But I don't know if he was the actual cause of it, but if he was the actual cause of what happened there, then I will be a little bit upset, but we'll see when we watch the replay after this, because we are definitely going back and watching that. And that race was actually going very, very well up until there. So I'm curious on what that's going to do in terms of my safety rating. But yeah, up until that moment, that race was going very, very well. Only very minimal contact. But man, like it all kicked off when the guy in front of both me and Rowdy Burns got loose in the tunnel and messed it up and slowed us all up, and then that's what set it all off. Whew. Alright, let's save that replay. Let's go back and let's see what's my safety rating. Let's see what it did. Okay, nope. Despite all of that, despite that not being my fault, we still lost even more safety rating for that. Like that's bullshit. Like, I don't know why, like, I'm the one that loses safety rating when, like, I had nothing to do with that. Like, come on, game, what are you doing? But, anyway, let's take a look at that replay, and then we'll go ahead and end the stream for this evening. Okay, go to third person. We'll turn on all the race info, because why not? Skip to the last lap. Okay, so it was right here. Let's go back. Let's go back. I think it was this guy that hit us all in the back here. Okay, yeah, so first off, yeah, that guy messed up the line going in. And then everybody got all bunched up here. Well, actually, was it him? Let me see if it was him. If it was this guy. It was him! Oh my fucking god. It was him. No fucking way. He hit the guy in front of him, which put him into me. Oh my god, it was this guy's fault. And yet he gets away with it scot-free. Wait, did he get a penalty for that? Please tell me he got a penalty for that. Well, obviously he didn't, because he's in front of me. He did all that, and he doesn't get a penalty! What the fuck? That is... GT7, Polyphony, I hope you're watching this. Look at this. This guy caused all this freaking nonsense, and yet he gets away with it scot-free. Fix your goddamn penalty system. Like, holy, like, people should not be getting away with stuff like that. He should have gotten like a 5-second penalty for that at least. Like, my god, that's ridiculous that people are getting away with that shit. Ugh. But, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there before I lose my shit even more. Yeah, he swerved into his lane and then braked early. Racing incident. I suppose so. But still, I mean, if that was any other person, I mean, probably still should have gotten a penalty. But oh well, shit happens. What can you do? But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go and end it there. So thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I shall catch y'all on the next one. See y'all later.